Just the other day, someone asked me what I thought of the new Chuck Norris action picture called Hero and the Terror. I told this person it was quite awful and amazingly simple-minded. For example, I said Chuck Norris plays a cop who put away a bad guy years ago, but he can't stand the nickname he was given for his efforts by the press. The nickname? Hero. Very clever. And the animal he put in jail? He has a nickname, too. Terror. Very clever. The action here is equally lead-footed as Norris, still using his karate instincts instead of a gun, confronts the bad guy once again after he breaks out of jail. While their battle goes on, the script tries to humanize Norris's character by giving him a pregnant girlfriend who is stronger at times than he is.
What's the patient's name, sir?
Kennedy.
Yes, I have your patient here, Mrs. Kennedy.
Breathe.
Yes, she's in active labor now. Thank you.
Breathe.
She's on her way, sir.
Okay. Breathe.
Daddy!
Hero and the Terror is the most predictable film I've seen in quite some time. You will guess every shot, from the breakout to the women in jeopardy to that fainting. What you may not be able to do, however, is stop laughing at those two nicknames. I couldn't stop laughing at them. Hero and Terror. He lives in fear of being called Hero.
Yeah, well, I was disappointed by the movie. I know that Chuck Norris is trying to widen his image by putting a little more human interest into it, but the human interest doesn't have anything to do with the story because the payoff isn't there, in which you would expect that his pregnant girlfriend would be threatened by terror and he has to save her. But no, that entire story has nothing to do with terror. It's just over in another part of his life, and then he's chasing this guy around this enormous movie theater. And I have a question for you,
Yes.
Gene. You know, the first time that he goes right past the killer's lair,
Right.
he can't find it.
Right.
Now, later on, he looks at the blueprints and sees where it must be, and he goes back and finds it. Can you think of a clue that should have tipped him off the first time, and would that clue be the several decomposing bodies inside the lair?
I think that might be the clue. Roger, I think this movie is, you know, we talked about the other one being one of the worst movies ever made. This is just junk. I mean, I didn't think this film was worthy even of discussing it a second longer than we have.
Better than the other one. Not one
We
of the
can't
worst.
even think of the name of the other one. It's so bad.
I can think of it. I'm just not going to tell you.
Okay.
It's one of the worst. It's better than one of the worst movies ever made. Finally, 2 thumbs down for Hero and the Terror with Chuck Norris as a romantic lead in a stupid plot.